Namaste, friends. Welcome. If you know anything about the life of Yogi Aaron, you know that I love to travel. And with travel, oftentimes brings a little bit of stress. And where that stress affects the body the most is usually in the digestion. And so today I want to give you a few quick, simple, and easy hacks on how to begin to improve your digestion, especially when you're traveling. Anytime we go outside of our normal environment in life, the number one place we usually are hit hard is in our digestion system. People tend to get constipated or don't really digest their food properly, and it's normal. So we want to get the digestive system working a lot better. So here's a couple of little tips. In the yoga world, one of the things that we usually find that helps the digestive system the most are the categories of twists, ding, 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 and forward bends. So we're going to do a couple of those. But there is one little practice that I want to share with you before we get started. It's a practice called Agnisara, which means fanning the fire. And kind of just goes really simply like this. So what you're going to do first and foremost is you're going to bend the knees, bring the hands just above the knees. Now, to my understanding, the fingers can be in or out, doesn't really matter. And then just going to inhale, lift the chest and heart, and then exhale and round the back. Now, as you round the back, you want to squeeze the glutes and see if you can pull up at the pelvic floor. And then when you're ready, you're going to inhale, lift the chest and heart, and then exhale, round the back, squeeze the glutes as much as you can. Now, the other component to this is a practice called Agnisara Kriya, where you're actually going to pull the belly in towards the spine as much as you can. So basically, you're going to hollow out the lower abdomen here. So I'm going to just do a quick demonstration, show you what that looks like. So I'm going to pull my shirt up a little bit here. So you're going to inhale, lift the chest and heart, and exhale. I can't talk when I'm doing that, obviously. So you're going to do it at the end of exhalation and pull the navel in towards the spine. Pull the belly in and up. So inhale, lift the chest and heart, and exhale. And we'll do a few rounds of that. Good, do it 2 more times. Very good. When you finish, just come and stand. Open up the palms and just start to take your awareness to your navel center. and feel that you've actually done something there, that there's some movement of blood, of energy, of sensation. What happens when we get stressed out is that the body will start to pull blood away from the digestive system, which is one of the reasons why your digestive system becomes sluggish, is because the body is pulling blood away because it feels stressed. So this practice innately begins to bring blood back to the digestive system. All right, so the next pose that we're going to do here is a little bit of chair pose. So we're going to do a little bit of chair, dynamic chair, and then we're going to add a little bit of a twist to it. Okay, so from here, inhale, bend the knees, sit back into chair. Good. Now as you sit back into chair, pull the biceps back behind the ears. Good. And then exhale, come forward. Now come forward, let the hands come to the floor, let the head drop. Keep the knees flexed here. Inhale, reach forward with the arms and come back into the chair pose. Now let your buttocks stick out just a little bit. You're not like forcing it out, it's just at its neutral state. But lift up at the pubic bone, take the sides of the belly in, exhale, come forward. Inhale, come back up into chair. Exhale, pause, sit back into chair, lift the chest and heart, and then exhale, come forward. Inhale, come and sit back into chair. Exhale, sit back a little bit more. Inhale, lift the chest and heart, take the biceps back. Exhale, come forward. Do that a couple more times. Inhale, sit back into chair. Exhale, sit back a little bit more. Inhale, lift the chest and heart, squeeze the sides of the belly in, lift up at the pubic bone. Keep that pubic bone lifted. As you exhale, come forward. Inhale, come back into chair pose. Exhale, sit back a little bit more. Inhale, lift the chest and heart, squeeze the sides of the belly in, lift up at the pubic bone, and then exhale, come forward. Inhale, come and sit back into chair. Good. Exhale, sit back a little bit more, pull the thigh bones back. Inhale, lift the chest and heart. This time we're going to exhale, come and stand, and bring the hands to Namaste Mudra. Whew. Take a little breath in and exhale out. Now already you can start to feel some blood pumping in your body. Feels good. Anytime we start moving blood flow, we're going to help the digestive system. This kind of pose prepares us for some of the forward bends and some of the other twists that we're going to do. So now let's do the twists with the chair pose. Bring the feet a little closer together, maybe about hip distance or a little less than hip distance, but make sure that you've also got some balance. Sometimes if you feel unbalanced, bring the feet a little bit wider, okay? So from here, going to inhale, lift the chest and heart, sit back into chair. Now exhale, bring the hands to Namaste Mudra. Going to inhale here and exhale and twist as much as you can to your left. Now, as you twist to the left, one of the things you're going to notice is that the right knee is going to pop forward. I want you to keep pulling that knee back. So if you want to bring your right hand to the right knee, just kind of hold it there, but twist. And then inhale, come back into chair. And exhale and twist. Pull that right knee back. Pull that right knee back. Pull that right knee back. Inhale, come back into chair. And exhale and twist. Inhale, come back into chair. And exhale and twist. Inhale, come back into chair. We're going to do it a couple more times. Exhale, come into chair. Pull that right knee back. Pull the pubic bone forward, lengthen the chest. Don't collapse here for the sensation of twisting. Keep the spine elongated as you're doing this. Inhale, come back into chair. And exhale and twist. Good, let's stay here for 2 or 3 more breaths. Keep the spine elongated. Pull the pubic bone forward a little bit. Lift the chest and heart, and then exhale and twist a little bit more. Pull that right knee back. Notice how the right knee wants to come forward. Inhale deeply. Exhale, twist a little bit more. And this time, inhale, come and stand. Bring the arms, reach up to the sky because it feels so good. Exhale, bring the arms down. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Don't you just feel good? Isn't that amazing? So even though I stipulated this at the beginning of the video, that this is for travel, please feel free to use this anytime. Any of these poses you can practice anytime, especially when you feel like you've got a bit of a sluggish digestive system. Let's do the right side now. Inhale, come into chair. Exhale, bring the hands to Namaste Mudra. Inhale, and then this time exhale to your right. Pull the left knee back this time as you twist into this pose. Inhale, come back into chair. Keep the spine elongated. Don't collapse in the upper chest. Exhale and twist. Nice. Inhale, come back into chair, and exhale and twist. Inhale, come back into chair, and exhale and twist. Inhale, come back into chair, and exhale and twist. Inhale, come back into chair. Lift the chest and heart, sit back a little bit more. Lift up through the pubic bone. Take the sides of the belly in. Exhale and twist. Inhale deeply. Come back out of chair, or come back into chair. Exhale, sit back and twist. You're gonna find this really challenging to pull that left knee back. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, sit back into chair. Exhale, twist. Pull that left knee back. Keep the heart extended. Pull that left knee back. Pull the pubic bone forward. Extend through the heart. Twist a little bit more. Stay here for another breath or 2. And then inhale. Bring the arms, reach up to the sky. And exhale. Bring the arms down. Just pause for a moment. Just feel your body. You might notice some muscles working that you haven't felt in a while. Inhale deeply. And exhale deeply. So one of the reasons why twists are so amazing, especially when we're looking at working on the digestive system, is because of this squeezing and compressing and releasing and squeezing, compressing, releasing. Working on moving in this way lymph through the body. So the lymph only moves when the muscular system is engaged, or engaging and releasing more specifically. We're also, by doing this, moving stagnant blood that might be sitting in certain areas and starting to get it to circulate. So twists are just incredible to awaken the entire body, but in this case specifically the digestive system. Bring the legs wide apart. So we're going to do 2 poses here with the legs wide apart. And the first pose that we're going to do is to bring the hands to the hips. And I want you to lift through the chest, find the pubic bone, keep the pubic bone lifted, and squeeze the sides of the belly in towards each other. From here, you're going to inhale, lift the chest and heart, and also squeeze the hip bones towards each other. Exhale, come forward. Now, I don't care how far you come forward, so maybe it's like here or here. It does not matter. What matters is that you're really engaged in your core and that you keep lifting the pubic bone and that your chest is lifted. So please don't round. If you're not sure if you're rounding or not, take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, and pull the shoulder blades back. And that'll kind of inform you a little bit. Inhale, come back up. And then exhale, come forward. Squeeze the sides of the belly in. Keep that pubic bone lifted. The chest is elongated. Inhale, come back up. Lift up through the chest and heart. And exhale and come forward. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, come forward. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, come forward. Really squeeze the sides of the belly in, but also lift up at the pubic bone. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, come forward. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, come forward. Nice. And one more time. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, come forward. We're just going to stay here for a couple of breaths. Squeeze the hip bones to the midline. Bring the pubic bone forward. Squeeze the sides of the belly in. Elongate the chest. Inhale deeply. And exhale deeply. And then inhale back up. And exhale. Bring the feet towards each other. Have the palms facing forwards. And take a couple of deep breaths here. Inhale deeply. And exhale deeply. One of the best times to do this in the day is in the morning, especially in front of the rising sun. If you have that opportunity to do this in front of the rising sun, begin to practice or do the practice called nyasa, which means to place. In this case, we're placing the sun, the rising sun, at our navel center. And feel the navel center becoming enlivened, awakened. Very good. Okay, so bring the feet a little bit wider apart again. And in this time, what you're going to do is we're going to do some twists here. So bring the arms out to the sides. Bend your left knee. Draw a triangle from your feet to a point in front of you. And that's where you're going to bring your right hand. So inhale and exhale. Bring that hand down. Bring the left hand, reach up while bending your left knee. Elongate the spine as much as you can and twist open. Inhale, come back up. And on the same side again, bend the left knee. Exhale, come down. Keep pressing down through the right heel of the foot. Inhale, come back up. We'll do that a few more times. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, come 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 down. Nice. And one more time. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, come down. And inhale, come back up. And exhale. Bring the hands to Namaste Mudra for a moment. Take a deep breath in. And exhale out. Very good. Inhale, bring the arms out. And then, again, you're going to bring this time the left hand to the top of the triangle. And while bending the right knee, and bring the right arm, reach up and open up into that twist. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, come down. Bend the right knee. The left hand to the top of the triangle. Right hand reaches up and back. Inhale, come back up. And exhale. 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 Inhale, come back up. One more time. And exhale. And then inhale back up. And this time I want you to bring your feet towards each other. And bring the hands to Namaste Mudra. Close your eyes just for a moment. Take a couple of deep breaths. Embody that element of the sun. Bring it to the navel center. The sun, which embodies the prana of life. It symbolizes the sacred fire of the universe. And bring it to the navel center, the city of gems. See all of those gems at the navel center coming alive, infused with life force energy. So my friends, that's really it for today. I wanted to just give you a few simple basic postures that can help to start moving blood at the navel center that can begin to enliven your digestive system. Yes, there's a lot of other poses that we could do, but I believe that these ones are very accessible to you and will begin to help you to begin moving your body in a very gentle but yet activated way that will ultimately enliven your digestive system. There's a few other tips that I have, especially when you travel, and the first one is stop worrying. So many of us get constipated or have a bad digestion, I believe, because of our belief system. We believe that we should have a certain type of digestive system, and when it doesn't work that way, we begin to get stressed out. We begin to, by that stress, start to shut down our digestive system, and that's not really going to help you. The second thing is monitor how much you're eating. Maybe don't eat dinner at night. That's often a good way that I use to, or a good tip that I use to heal my digestive system, especially when I'm traveling. And the third tip is to drink some hot water first thing in the morning. Drink some hot water without any kind of tea or coffee or anything like that. Just some hot water. Sip it slowly. And that hot water, coupled with this practice that we just did, will probably have quite an effect on you. If you experience that effect, or any effects from this practice, please remember to leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. I'd also love to hear what other kinds of tips and tricks that you would like to learn to help you to live a better life, to feel more confident in your life. Because ultimately, I want you to go out and manifest and live your life purpose. Namaste, my friends. Have a super wonderful day.